I want to say something today to all of my women, to all of my ladies out there, all of my young girls out there. I want to let you know today that you are beautiful. You are radiant. You are God's creature. No matter what you have done, no matter where you've been, no matter how low that you feel, no matter how the storm come and the clouds come, baby, I want you to know that you are a queen. You hear me? You are beautiful and your self-worth is this high. Don't let anybody put their foot on you. Tell you you'll never be nothing. Tell you you're nobody. Tell you you're ugly. Tell you you're fat. You too dark. You too skinny. You know what? You know my story. Johnnetta McSwain, thrown in the bushes to die by her mother, raped and beaten and broken by her three uncles, bullied, thrown rocks at by her classmates, put down, beat down, thrown down by her friends, left abandoned by everyone, syphilis at 6 years old, left in the bushes to die at 5 years old. Do you understand me? Sat outside on the porch naked and got pneumonia at 7 years old. So you can't tell me that failure is not an option. Listen to me very well. I was told I'll never be nothing. My mother told me every day I was ugly. You a bitch. You a hoe. You nothing. You'll never be nothing. You'll never amount to anything. All my life, I felt ugly, misused, mistrust. I felt like I was nothing all my life. I didn't know how to love me because I had nobody to love me. My mother never hugged me. She never kissed me. She never told me that she loved me. She never brushed my hair and combed my hair and told me I was beautiful. When I laid on that floor and this big old man laying on top of me, penetrating my vagina at 5 years old, choking me, beating me, and punching me in my face. All I wanted to be was Wonder Woman. All I wanted to do was turn around and be Wonder Woman. All I wanted to be was pretty. I wanted to be beautiful. I wanted somebody to look at me and want me. I remember days that my mother would come to my grandmother's house where she left me and my sister at. And I just wanted her to love me. And I would say, Mama, Mama, please help me. Please, Mama, somebody is hurting me. Somebody is hurting your little girl. But I couldn't because I was terrified. It was a secret. You didn't tell anybody your secret. You didn't tell the church. You didn't tell the pastor. You didn't tell the school. And everybody failed my sister and my boy cousin. The teachers did nothing when I came to school with my vagina raw. Nobody stopped and said, what's wrong with that little girl? Her head swole. Nobody said something is wrong with those little kids. Nobody. We were failed by the system, by the community, by the church, by defects, everybody. Listen, this is an epidemic. Our young girls are hurting. Our young girls are being raped and hurt and beaten right here. Our young boys as well. As I became older, I was self-destruction. I ran away. I went to jail. I started stealing at 12 years old just to get panties, just to get a bra. Because the only pair of panties I had blood in it. So I had to wash them out every night so that nobody know what was happening to Johnnetta. So I started stealing just to get shoes. I just wanted to be liked. I wanted to be a girl. I wanted to be cute. I wanted somebody to hug me, touch me, take me away. Give me a normal life, but what was normal? I didn't know. So as I got older, I dropped out of high school. I had a 10th grade education. I started going to the club, running the streets, shrieking, jumping in this car, jumping in that car. Freaking it, I was there. I got pregnant at 19 years old. Here I am pregnant. Can you imagine being pregnant, going to the hospital, having your baby by yourself? Nobody's there. No happy birthday. No, it's a boy. No flowers. Laying in a hospital bed with no family member, no baby daddy, all by myself. No way home, a baby in my arms. Nobody helped me. So here I am, 19, no education, nothing. And I started running the street, started many dope men, selling dope, cutting up dope. So now here I am with a gun and dope. Here I am going to the mall, stealing shoes and clothes and panties. Going by the jail, going to juvenile. But I still didn't stop. When I had guns put to my head, knives, I still didn't stop. So here I am now, 26, get pregnant again in a bad relationship. Hit me in the ribs. Told me I was nothing again. And I thought I was somebody. I thought I had it going on. I was on Section 8. My rent was $20. Or everybody in my house, hey, ho, I'm dropping like it's hot. I got my ass out, my titties out. And still, I was lost. And one day, I had my second baby. I was in the mall. I was stealing in the mall. The police came after me. I'm running. I leave my baby in the stroller in the middle of the parking lot. I'm running from the police, my 7-year-old son and my 7-month-old baby. My 7-year-old son is at the police car. He's looking at me and he's saying, Mama! Mama! Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. And all I could do is sit in that police car and look at my 2 boys and realize that was just like my mama. And what was going to happen to them? The same thing happened to me and my sister. I sat in jail. I got out of jail. I ended up getting a felony. So here I am, 30 years old. I woke up on my 30th birthday. And while the balloons and the confetti, I looked in the mirror. I looked in the mirror at me, Johnnetta, myself. And I saw the ugliest, nastiest, gut-wrenching, maggot woman. I can't even say that I was a woman. I was lost. I had nothing. I was on Section 8. I had the car I had wasn't paid for. The man I had wasn't mine. I was ripping and running the streets. I thought I was a good mama. I was going to the club 5 nights out of 7. I thought I was a good mama because my kids was at home. I thought I was a good mama because I had a babysitter and I bought them food and I got them Jordans and the name brand clothes. But I thought I was a good mama, but I wasn't. I wasn't even a one. How could I love them when I didn't even know that I loved myself? And so I began to cry. I began to say, what's wrong? I began to realize that I was poor, that I had nothing, and that I was headed for more destruction. And I had to save my 2 boys. They were 12 and 5, and I had to save their life because every man in my family had raped me and robbed me and beat me and stomped me and kicked me and put me down and threw me down and told me I was nothing all my life. I was told you're too much, you're not good enough, you're too loud, you're too ugly, you're too ugly, you got too many scars all my life. And I called my landlord and I said, I'm leaving. And I called all my friends and they laughed at me. I called all the men I had and said, I'm gone, I'm done. And I packed my house, me and my 12-year-old son. And I set him down and said, we're poor and I'm leaving and I'm going to make a better life for you. And I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for all the things I've done. I'm sorry for not being a good mama. I'm sorry. And I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to be the first doctor in this family. I'm going to break all these generational cycles. I packed my bags up. I moved to Georgia. I drove 2 nights in 1 night. I drove twice in 1 night. It was raining. I'll never forget. It was 2002. I put my combat boots on because I was on a mission, baby. See, I'm in a battle. I'm fighting this war. I'm fighting the devil. See, the devil want to take my life. The devil want to destroy me. He want me to take my boys. He wanted me to continue this cycle. But the devil is a lie. I jumped in that truck, baby, and I drove 2 hours here in the rain. Unpacked my house, lay on the floor 2 hours, baby. Drove back to Birmingham, Alabama. Packed my truck again and drove back. Failure was not an option. See, I had already mastered poverty, food stamps, welfare, drugs, this man, that man, baby daddy, unwed mother, poverty. I had mastered it. I needed something else. My boys deserved something better. And I got to Georgia in 2002. I was 32 years old. And I started Kennesaw State University at 33 years old with a GED and a 10th grade education. That's what I came here to with. And I sat in that university, 18,000 students, 1,100 African American, and I was lost. And I looked at the white girls and I said, I can't do this, I'm not smart. And I couldn't write a paragraph. Do you hear me? I couldn't write a paragraph. But you know what? Failure is not an option. I came home and I wrote failure is not an option all over my refrigerator. And I realized if I can master the damn streets, if I can go out to clubbing all night, if I can find an outfit to go clubbing, if I can sell my food stamps, if I can have a party every weekend, I can do this. I changed my life. I changed my world. I changed the people around me. I changed my environment. I changed my thinking. In 3 years, I graduated at age 36 with my bachelor's in science from Kennesaw State, the first in my family. I didn't say it was easy. Nobody said the road is easy. It was hard, baby. There were times when I wanted to give up. There were times when the rain came, baby. There were times when the storms came and I couldn't see the sun. But you know what? I pressed on anyway. I just remember failure's not an option. Failure's not an option. You got to be this. I just remember. You got to remember what you're out there for. And I remember getting ready to get my master's degree. Now I kept asking God, what is it you want me to do? What is it that at the end of the day, what is it that when I wake up in the morning and I put my foot on the floor, what is it, God, that I want to do that's going to fulfill me and empower me? So I went to Clark, Atlanta for my Master of Social Work in 2006. And I was searching for me, trying to love me, trying to deal with my abuse for the first time. Don't know who I am. God help me. Because see, I'm fighting for my life, y'all. I got something to do. I got somewhere to be. I got things I need to do. And then so Susan Kozak, Dr. Kozak, a white woman, a Jewish woman, walked up to me and said, you have a story. And then she became my mentor. And she listened to me as I shared my story, as I shared my pain, as I shared my abuse. And she said, I want you to write your story. And I wrote the 12 steps. The 12 steps from Birmingham, Alabama to Georgia. The first step, come be self-aware who you are. You're in a cycle. Come self-aware change. Come self-aware you're beautiful, your self-worth. I wrote it. And I presented it at the National Association of Social Workers 2006-07. And today I presented it over 60 times in 20 states and 7 countries. Wow. And not only that, but she went on to call Georgia Public Broadcasting. And she said, you got to meet Johnnetta McSwain. You got to hear her story. And it came out. 2009, my documentary came on TV. The Road Beyond Abuse. Jane Fonda flew in and narrated. Wow. I told my story. I told your story. I told your girl's story. I told your grandmama's story. I poured my heart out, and my sister came on. My sister, who is 44 years old, paranoid schizophrenic, HIV positive, shot 5 times, stabbed 30 cars, prostitute, angry, suicide. I'm her voice. I'm her voice, my voice, your voice, every woman and young girl. I want you to wake up. Listen to me. You can rise above your scars. You can. I did it. So what you been a hoe? So what you sold ass? So what you sold dope? So what you was alcoholic? So what you shot up crack? So what you smoked crack shot? I don't care what you did. You can rise above that. It's never too late. Your past doesn't have to define you today. Don't live with hate. Don't live with torture. Love your enemies. Ask for forgiveness. For you, I had to forgive my mother. I had to forgive my uncles who are now dead. But I refuse to walk around every day with hate. I refuse to let the perpetrator win. I refuse to give you the power over me. I'm a woman, a 100% woman. I love me. I work for what you see here. I'm not compromising who Johnnetta McSwain is. If it's too much for you, I don't know what to tell you, baby. But I got sunshine. I love me some me. And I'm here to help you love you. If you need a hug, here's a hug from me. Here's a kiss. Call me. Write me. Get this book. JonnettaMcSwain.com. Get this book. Read my life story. There's no secrets in here to hide. Today, in a matter of months, I'll be Dr. Johnnetta McSwain. I'll be the first PhD in my family. I've been here 13 years. 3 degrees. I'm writing my second book. The documentary won an Emmy. My 2 boys have grown up. 125, went to the Air Force, married his high school sweetheart. 17-year-old living here, 3.3 GPA, going to college. Life is good, baby. Did you hear me? Life is good. Love yourself. Stop cutting yourself. Stop thinking you want to die. Stop thinking nobody love you. Stop thinking you're ugly. Get up, baby. Fix your hair. Put on you some lip gloss. Take yourself out. Buy yourself dinner. Take yourself to a movie. Treat yourself. Don't wait for nobody else to come and give you a diamond ring. Don't wait for nobody to buy you that fur coat, to buy you that car, to buy you that house. Go get it, baby. It's yours. Go get it. You got it. Believe it, receive it. In the name of Jesus, rise today above your scars. Rise above those haters. Rise above those naysayers. Rise above those hypocrites. Rise above those perpetrators. Rise above your friends who hate on you, baby. Do you. Don't let nobody tell you you're too loud, you're too much, you're too big, you're too this. Do you, baby. Do you. Because at the end of the day, it's about you. I travel the world. I speak to my young girls. I speak to women. I hug them. I kiss them. I love them. I tell them they're beautiful. I go to countries and I walk the streets, baby, and I tell everybody this story. Remember, your past does not have to define you. This is Johnnetta McSwain. I love you. Failure is not an option.